Public speaking is the act of talking in front of live audience with the intent to educate, persuade, or entertain your listeners. Public speaking is a broad category that includes formal public speeches in front of large audiences, like a keynote address at a conference, and more informal speeches in front of a smaller audience, like wedding, dinner party, or so on. Effective verbal and nonverbal communication skills are necessary for a public speaker to successfully engage their audience. Public speaking doesn't come naturally to most people, but if it's something you struggle with, start small. First, gain speaking experience in low-pressure situations in front of small groups and work way up from here. The more you implement these public speaking tips, the more comfortable you will be at public speaking. First, know your audience. Preparation equals confidence. Even those people who embrace the stage and look like they are ad-libbing their way through a great speech have some predetermined talking points. The way you present these points in large part should be determined by your audience. Before outlining your speech, ask yourself what your audience members want to hear. Use a visual aid. In more formal speaking situations, public speakers often use visual aids to help give a more effective presentation. For example, highlighting your key points in a PowerPoint slideshow is also a great way to help your audience remember those points. Visual aids like charts, graphs, photos, and videos are also great ways to add additional context to information in your speech. Just personal anecdotes. Communicating effectively during a speaking engagement requires that you engage to your audience. If you can insert yourself into your talking points, you will show that you mean what you are saying. To look. If you are speaking to a very large crowd, look just over the crowd's eyes line. That will make it appear that you are looking at everyone while giving you the personal comfort of not having to be constantly reminded of the crowd's daunting size. This is the most important tips. Keep it smile. You don't need to impress the audience with your sentence structure. You need to keep them engaged with short phrases and quick, snappy stories. Audiences always have limited attention spans, and your speech better cater to that. That said, your speech isn't always going to be a hit. There's not much you can do when that happens. So just keep talking like you are killing it and get through what you came there to say. Don't forget to use positive body language. Good posture and friendly smile work wonders to engage your audience. Also, rather than remaining stationary or hiding behind a podium, make sure to move when you're speaking. Walking around and using active hand gestures not only creates energy to hold your audience attention, but it makes you appear more passionate about your topic. Last but not least, practice. Yes, nobody becomes an expert on their first try, so the more you practice public speaking, the easier it becomes. Whenever you are presented with an opportunity to speak in front of others, jump on it. While rehearsing alone isn't as usual as practicing publicly, it still helps you become more comfortable and accustomed to your abilities. Good luck and see you again!